our Dean, Research and Development, Dr. B. Bharadiraja of Chemical Engineering Department, our Deputy Dean, Dr. Sarvana Raj of Chemical Engineering, and Head of the Department, Dr. Veeramalani, and faculty members of the department. Very good morning. And today's the resource person of this Atal FDP, respected Mr. Abdul Hafiz, Process Design Engineer, GE India Technology Center. Sir covers the morning session from 9:15 to 11:15, and one more resource person, Ms. Y. Swarnalata, Senior Process Engineer, Technip Engineering Private Limited, and likewise there are 13 to 14 sessions, and 13 to 14 resource persons are going to engage this Atal FDP, AICTE training and learning. This Atal, we got two Atal programs sanctioned by AICTE, and really we are honored that all the resource persons have accepted our invitation out of their busy schedule. My hearty welcome to the members who are acting as resource persons. And Mr. Abdul Hafiz, welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much. Welcome,
Yeah,
Veltec team, for inviting me to address the session.
yeah,
I'm really happy and feeling blessed to have to deliver this session.
yeah, great, great, nice, sir.
Yeah,
Really, we feel happy today that you are joining with us.
yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, really, this Atal FDP, with your, you know, uh, deliberations and discussions, I think,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
members of the faculty and the participants from all over the Tamil Nadu and even other states who are participating today, definitely they will get, nice, inputs
yes,
from from yourself. Definitely
yeah,
that
sure,
helps them for a greater extent, and that in turn that will help for the student community.
sure.
So thanks for accepting our invitation, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah,
So,
and
good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is aligned. So, firstly, I would like to introduce about myself. My name is Abdul Hafiz. Basically, I am a process design engineer currently working with G India Technology Center, Bangalore. I have done my BTech in chemical engineering from Satyabama University, Chennai. I have around 5.5 years of experience in process design engineering. I have worked with various MNCs like L&T, and now I'm currently working in G. So, like, I would like to talk about the journey of mine after the engineering. So, when I completed my engineering back last 5 years back, I had no idea what to do now. I have like a quite difficult time for at least 2 to 3 months in the starting. And as everyone's wish is to join some company and work and earn some money to run the family. So I just joined a company in Warangal. It was a pharma company. I worked as a production engineer for 2 to 3 months. And when I realized that having technical degree, I am not doing anything which is really helping me to get good growth in my career, neither financially, neither learning wise. Then I decided to choose process engineering field, and I started searching like how to learn the skills required in the process industry. So I will not talk much more about my journey because we have to start the session also, and I think after me, people are also they need to introduce themselves, right? So with this, I will conclude my introduction. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, really great, sir. I think would have crossed this.
Yes, sir, really is a great information, sir.
Thank you.
Myself,
Yes, madam. Yeah.
yes, sir. On behalf of the management of Vailtech High Tech, Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Shakuntala Engineering College, it's my pleasure and privilege to extend a warm welcome to our beloved principal, who was instrumental behind all our success. I welcome all our deans of various schools, heads of the various departments, and my colleagues. It's my honor to welcome our resource person and chief guest of the today's session, Dr. Abdul Hafiz, Process Design Engineer, GE India Tech Center. Welcome all the participants for this 5-day Atal FDP on fluid flow analysis using Aspen ISIS and Aspen Plus for chemical engineers. Once again, I welcome you all for this 5 days FDP program. Yes.
Yeah, great, madam.
So,
No, with a lot of efforts that having got from Atal, sanctioning this FDP, it's a proud for us, the institute, really, and organizing this FDP in a creative, manner, and really the members of the department and their involvement, and it's really, I congratulate the head of the department for organizing this Atal FDP, and the Dean of Biochemical Engineering and members of the department. Really, once again, I thank all the members and doing wonderful job in the department. Great. You know, wish you good luck. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes,
so,
sir. Please, sir.
so shall I start the session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Carry on, sir.
Oh, okay, 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 sure. I will just share my screen. I have prepared some document to show the participants. Uh, is it okay if I can off my camera because I think it is lagging something somewhat.
That's okay.
Yeah, just a second. Uh, is my screen visible?
Yes, visible, visible. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So before starting the session, I just would like to brief about why we do simulation and what kind of software we use in industry. So the purpose of simulation is to mathematically model any chemical process or any complete plant on any refinery complex. So the idea behind simulation is like it is mostly developed by uh, software industries, but the input and the requirement is provided by chemical engineers. So nowadays in the industry, the most widely used software is Aspen HYSYS because of its database availability and compatibility. So that is the reason, like in most of the industries, they are looking for candidates who has good experience in Aspen HYSYS. There are lots of other software also, like ChemCAD, Unisim, Go2, but the most widely used software is Aspen HYSYS. So with this, I will just My screen is visible, right? If anybody can confirm.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
So the purpose of today's session is to introduce you about Aspen HYSYS software. So we will not go to the history of software. I think that doesn't have anything to do with our uh, knowledge. So I will just try to explain when and how to use Aspen HYSYS. Normally, as a chemical engineer, I am saying, like, I am most active in LinkedIn. I am saying there are lots of chemical engineers who are looking for training in Aspen HYSYS. But the suggestion should be like one should have good knowledge of chemical engineering basics like heat transfers, fluid mechanics, and mass transfer. Because there are lots of chemical engineering terms which is used in ICs. If one doesn't have the proper knowledge, proper understanding of the chemical engineering term, I think it would be very difficult to understand what it is. Suppose I say vapor fraction for liquid, vapor fraction for vapor. If one doesn't have basic idea what will be the vapor fraction for liquid and vapor fraction for vapor. So likewise, I just try to give one example, and there are lots of other terms also. I will share the screen of the Aspen software after some time. So normally, how we proceed. So before that, is my screen visible? Process modeling. I have opened Word file. Is it visible?
Visible, sir.
Okay. 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 So the idea to start the simulation is I have just pointed out 7 to 8 points. First, we need to define the problem correctly and setting the objects. Like in industry, to start the simulation, we should have process flow diagram and HMB data, heat and mass balance data. In heat and mass balance, flow rate, again pressure, temperature, all the data we get from HMB. So first of all, process flow diagram is required because we need to understand our system, whether we need reactor, whether where we need pump, where we need tank, where we need vessel. So PFD shows us, okay, this is our system, and we need to follow the system, and based on that, we will get the data from HMB. So first step will be the defining the problem correctly and setting the objects. Object in the sense means equipments. Again, second point is using modeling concept for abstracting the essential features of the system into a model. The third will be collecting and compiling data and input for the model. Normally, to converge a stream, converge means converge in the sense like how many data are required to get other properties of the stream. I'm just giving one example with stream. So normally for conversing any stream, at least mass flow, vapor fraction, and temperature. Either vapor fraction, mass flow, and pressure. At least three data is required to convert the stream. So basic understanding is we need to have proper and complete data to convert any stream equipment. Now the fourth point is converting the model into computer readable code that is capable of simulating the system. This point is normally not required because it is already developed by the developers. So this point has nothing to do with chemical engineering. Fifth point is instructing the computer to perform the simulation correctly and efficiently for various scenarios. When I say various scenarios, suppose I am performing any dynamic simulation, I want to check the level in a tank. So when I say my inlet wall of the tank is open around 20%, what will be the tank level and what will be the output, output flow to the tank. when my wall is open at 40%, when my wall is open 60%, when my wall is open 80%. Likewise. Now summarizing and analyzing the simulation output into performance measures. Now I will quickly go through like how to start the simulation in HYSYS. First of all, we need to select the components. What are the components present in our system? So it might be hydrocarbon, it might be non-hydrocarbon, it might be chemical system. So based on the components, we need to select the components from the HYSYS data type. I will show with example later on. If you can see my screen, first of all, we need to provide sufficient information to fully define the thermodynamic basis of a simulation procedure. Additionally, we will be able to define material streams and attach stream analysis to those streams to gain further information. So HYSYS do calculation in two manner. First, it will do straightwise. Again, it calculates the data in reverse also. Suppose we have a stream and we have connected a pump and again output of the pump. So now, if you are not defining the inlet stream of the pump, but if you are defining the pump and output stream, it will automatically calculate back the left data of the input stream. So HYSYS calculates the data in reverse direction also. So normally in this workshop, we will be seeing how to create a simulation for a small process, because this is just the introduction session. So we will not take any big process flow diagram, I mean system. So first will be we need to we need to select the components. Second will be the fluid package. Fluid package is nothing but to select the mathematical model to solve our problem. Normally, basically, I am working for oil and gas industry. So for hydrocarbon system, mostly we use Peng-Robinson method. I think in our academic also we do learn these models: Peng-Robinson, RK method, Richardson, and there are lots of other methods also. But if you want to have deep understanding about the method, that also I will show how to have that idea. But that is not required. And basically, when we do simulation for any process in industry, if you are not able to understand, which normally for hydrocarbons we select Peng-Robinson. If we have some chemical system, if you are not able to understand, normally we discuss with team and decide. But here I will explain how to select. There are some thumb rules to select the mathematical model. And in our second lecture, which will be delivered by Soni sir, he will be explaining the deep about it, because that lecture is related to that, defining the mathematical model and creating simulation for big process flow diagrams. Again, after adding the mathematical model, we need to add a fluid stream, material stream. Now you need to select a unit set, whatever if you want in SI, whether in MKS, whatever the unit you need. Normally in industry, I prefer SI. Now the third step, fourth step is perform stream analysis. So I have just taken a snapshot for uh, all the interface of the HYSYS, just to make you understand how we are starting the simulation. So defining a fluid package, I said first step will be the selecting the component. Second step will be the defining fluid package. So Aspen has used the concept of the fluid package to contain all necessary information for performing flash and physical properties calculation. This approach allows us to define all information, property package, component, hypothetical component, interaction, parameters, reaction, tabular data inside a single object. So here one term came hypothetical. Hypothetical component, which is the component which is not present in our HYSYS database. So normally we decide based on the boiling points and molecular weight. So we select, we provide boiling point, we assume some boiling point and some molecular weight of the particular component which is not present in HYSYS. That is why we are selecting molecular weight and boiling point, and based on that, it calculates other properties of the component, and we select. We can rename. Normally, it shows some DN001, DN002 something, but we can rename for our understanding purpose. So when we open HYSYS, this kind of tab you will see. First, you need to click on create new case. And whenever you start the simulation, you need to save the simulation first. Because sometimes if you are using crack version, there are issues coming because it is not licensed one. So it might close suddenly and you will have to start again from the start. So always, whenever you do any work in even in Word or in PPT, or you are using any software, whenever you enter into the software, you just save your data. Why I am saying this? Because I have seen lots of people missing the data because of some disturbances in the system. So I think most of you are still studying in fourth year. You might be not having experience of it. That is why I am sharing it now. Try to keep in mind. Now we will enter into the properties environment. Here it will allow us to create and manipulate multiple fluid packages or component lists in the simulation. To re-enter the properties environment from any point in simulation, you can use the Control B key or select the properties environment. It is very simple. You can just directly select the properties environment rather than Control B. Here it is. So when you click on properties, the first item shown in the properties environment is the component list folder. Here you can create component lists that are independent of but can be associated with the individual fluid package in the case. So this is how the Aspen HYSYS interface looks like. When we create a new case, when we open it, our screen will be look like this. Component list, again fluid package, petroleum assays, reactions, component maps, user properties. Again, same here. Again, method assistant is there, reaction, user properties. And there are a lot of other things which are available. We will see one by one. So the following table describes the various buttons available on the component button object. So after selecting the component list, now we can enter it to select the fluid package. We can click on here. So I will just try to go through the button description. HYSYS allows us to create a component list. You can choose between the HYSYS data banks and Aspen properties database when creating a component list. Second is delete, remove the selected component list from the simulation, copy, make copy of the selected component list. You can delete also, you can copy paste on it. Import allows you to import a predefined component list from this component list have file extension CML. Export allow us to export the selected component list to this. The export component list can be retrieved into another case by using import function. The second folder in the properties environment is the fluid package item, depending upon the desired property model. You have a choice between the available databases where selecting a fluid package, Aspen HYSYS, Aspen properties, or COMSOL. For the workshop, we will be using Aspen HYSYS as a database source. The following tables describe the various buttons below on the fluid package object. So this thing already I have explained. So Now we will see the second point at the component list folder in the navigation pane. Click the add button. Start by adding the first component. In this case, normally I've taken example just to make you understand. We are taking nitrogen. Again, search for field in the component list. Again, we are taking H2S, CO2, methane, ethane, propane. Ibutane, N-butane, N-pentane, I-pentane, NHN is 2. So normally we have taken the hydrocarbon system. You can select multiple components by holding down Control on your keyboard and selecting the desired components. If you have the components in the database sequence wise, you can just click on Control and select. But you have different components which is not available in sequence wise, then you have to search and you have to select. So component selection we have done. Now the second thing will be the before second thing I will just try to go through the hypothetical component selection. Now you will introduce a hypothetical component to your list. This hypothetical component will represent a mixture of hydrocarbons, septanes, octanes, etc. in the gas mixture history. Click the selected menu item, choose the hypothetical option. In the method menu item, choose the create and edit hypos. Here it is. Here select. Here click on hypothetical. In the method menu, choose the create and edit hypos option. Again, it will direct you to select edit the hypos. Now the tabs will be look like this. Select hypothetical hypo group 1 method create and edit hypos type based properties. So based on that, as I said, boiling point and molecular weight if you put, it will automatically calculate liquid density and temperature. So based on the boiling point and molecular weight, you can select. You can assume, okay, my component have this much boiling point and this much molecular weight. So liquid density and temperature will be calculated. So normally when we create it will be showing like C++ or Hypo 2000, sometimes DCN, like many other names will show. But for your understanding, you can create on your own. So here it has created boiling point, molecular weight, liquid density, and temperature. Now the second part is to select the fluid package. Now click the add button to add a fluid package. By default, it will be a HYSYS database fluid package. This agrees with our component list as it was also set up with HYSYS database. From the property package selection, choose the Peng-Robinson property because we have the hydrocarbon system: methane, ethane, propane, butane, octane, N-pentane, I-pentane. All those components we have selected. So as I said, for hydrocarbons, normally we select the best suitable method is Peng-Robinson. And the selection of method, it is also comes based on experience for working on different process. Now here, when we select the method, when we click on Peng-Robinson, it will show enthalpy, property, package, density, hostile, modified, TC, PC, or S2HC. Again, Peng-Robinson option. So this is the property of the model. Normally, we don't need to go through that deep, but I will show in the HYSYS if you want to check the details derivation of the particular method. I think this is not required. Already I have shown. Now, after selecting the component list and fluid package, you can change your name based on your choice. Here we have mentioned as a gas plant, and renaming in HYSIS is very important because you will get confused if you are doing for a big flow sheet. If you are doing simulation for a big flow sheet, it will create a big confusion. So always naming should be very clear, and you should be able to understand what and where you have taken. So this thing already I have spoken. Now we will enter into the simulation environment. So in simulation environment, when we enter, we will create a stream. There is two kind of stream. One is component stream. Yeah, whatever the components we are taking, one is energy stream. So if you want to do the stream analysis, then select the stream. If you want to do the energy analysis, then select the energy stream. So as I have mentioned in the Aspen axis, there are two types of stream can be added into a flow sheet: material streams and energy streams in red arrow. It will be in blue, and energy stream will be in red arrow. Material streams are used to represent process flow and have defined parameters such as composition, temperature, pressure, and flow rate. So normally, now I will explain what is the benefit of doing this in HYSIS. If you want to understand the dew point analysis, want to understand the complete stream analysis, it will be very quick. Just quickly select the components and select the method, and you get the result within 2 minutes. So normally, currently I am working in compressor system. Whenever I need to do dynamic, whenever I need to do condensation analysis, I need to have the properties of the streams. So, like average molecular weight, density, again specific heat capacity, everything I get very quickly from the HYSIS. So, like normally, if you want to calculate the flow rate, temperature, pressure, if you go academic wise, then you need to take Dalton law of pressure. Again, if you want to calculate the heat, you need to go with the energy equation Q equal to mcp delta T, Q equal to m lambda. So that is what HYSIS makes our work very easy and give us result quickly. Now
Sir,
the another term
excuse
is
me, sir.
using the object palette. Yeah,
Officer?
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, Atal
Yeah.
website itself is having inauguration at 10:30. It's a mandatory for us to all
Okay.
participants, registered participants, to join for that program. The session will be duration 10:30 to
Okay.
11 a.m., sir. So after completion of that Atal
Okay.
inauguration, we'll resume the session again, sir,
Okay.
but 11 a.m.
Okay. Then 11 to 11:15, right?
Yes, 11 to 11:30, sir, maximum.
Uh, Actually, ma'am, I have
Yes, sir.
some other commitments, so
We'll
I need
discuss.
to
I will
check.
call you back, sir. I will call you back. Through oral, I will call you, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. No
Dear
problem.
part.
I think in next 15 minutes I can explain the interface by opening the software.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
So
Dear participants, we have received a mail from the Atal AICT portal itself. We need all the registered participants to join for the Atal, which is a validation inaugural program. The link is shared in the chat box. If even it is shared in the WhatsApp group also, I request all the participants to join for the Atal inauguration session, which is 10:30 to 11 a.m. It is a mandatory. Is received from Atal AICT. So ask us to break the session for half an hour. So dear participants, regret the inconvenience caused. We will resume the session again by 11 a.m. Your attendance will be considered based upon the attendance AECT attendance portal at a 10:30 11 session. Please join. I request all the participants to join for that session. Link is shared in chat box. Dear participant, the link for the AECT inauguration is shared in the chat box. Kindly have a look at this and join for the session. Our session will resume at 11 o'clock.
Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Sir, is it audible only, sir? Yes, sir. We'll say have a
Okay.
session another 15 minutes, sir. 11 to 11:15.
Sure, sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
no problem.
Actually, this message is given from AICT, so we have to follow with that.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. No problem.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
I got disconnected due to network issues.
Okay. Another
Yeah.
15 minutes, sir. We can make the session with the simulation
Sure,
aspect.
sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. No problem.
We can proceed with some simulation concepts.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. No problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you share your sir? For
Yeah, yeah,
to mail, sir, to mail.
yeah. Okay, sure.
Yes, sir. I will share the link to the mail ID. I will share to you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Please.
I will just share the. Ma'am, is it okay if I can share the PDF file to your WhatsApp?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. It's fine, sir.
Sure, sure, sure.
We will share to participants, sir.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, ma'am, I have shared with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. And I believe most of you have Aspen Hasis Crack version software, right?
Sir?
Uh, Students have the software, ma'am. Aspen Hasis Crack version.
No, sir. No, not everyone is having, sir. You can
Okay.
just project your screen and you can show them,
Yeah,
sir.
sure. No problem.
Okay, sir.
Can we get the link for the software download?
Actually, I use license one, so
At
uh,
at least where we can download the trial version.
I will see. I will see. I will just try to share with Sayyid because simply watching the lecture and doing nothing in software is there is no meaning in it.
Exactly, hands-on experience will would have helped us out if we can at least get the
Yeah.
trial version.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, ma'am, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So, can I speak something in between or?
So the participants will be attending the session, sir. If they're okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I just try to advise some important things, but if they're attending some other session, then no problem. If they're ready to listen, then okay, I will.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, regarding the documents, please try to keep it to the students only.
Sir, can repeat, sir? I can't hear.
Yeah, like the document which I have shared, please try to keep it with the students only, not any outsiders.
Okay, okay, sir. We'll send only to the participants
Thank
only,
you.
sir.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.